My name is Mark Adams. I think music makes you think outside the box. Learning music, learning the concept and application of music makes you learn outside the box. The other thing is it makes you detail orientated. I make all of my students learn this Aristotle saying that we are what we repeatedly do, therefore excellence is not an act, it's a habit. And that is to say that whatever it is you try to do, whatever it is that you do, you try to be excellent at it. Be excellent. No matter how big a task or small the task is, being excellent at it. And it makes you think in a whole different way. And you apply that way of thinking into everything you're doing, dealing with the details. I feel the most successful people in this world are the people who really deal with details, dotting the I's, crossing the T's, and making sure that everything is correct. And just like learning music, if like the bottom line in the treble clef is E, then you got to count every space, every line, every space, every line. If you go from this line and go to the next line without counting the space, little careless errors. That's what I mean when I say learning music makes you have to be very particular and precise about all of these little things and make you count every line, every space, every line, every space, and be detail orientated with how you do it. The note is either F or it's G. You can't just put a note anywhere. So it's very particular. So I think it's good, and it makes you think, and it usually brings out, raises one's self-esteem. It will be beneficial, and it helps you mostly because it taps into your emotional state. And that's what's important. Like I said, just imagine life without music. We can't. And it taps into one's emotional state. We need it. If you're really sad and you listen to a sad song, you're going to get emotionally overwhelmed. If you're sad, listen to a happy song, you will have those feelings. Music can trigger those emotions out of people, and they say music suits the beast, the wild beast. I've never tried to test it, but I believe it. I just believe it. I believe we need music. I think we all need music. Students need it, whether they go into it as a profession or whether they just do it just to relax. It doesn't matter what level you're at, because when you're always innovating when you're doing music, because you're always creating something different. And these two students that are going to be playing, they have a whole different concept. A DJ and a drummer.
Which is an amazing combination.
Yeah.
They apply two elements apply off each other so well.
Yeah, it's amazing the way the young people are thinking, and because they're thinking outside the box. Who would think that? And if you don't know how to think outside the box, then what they're doing would be ridiculous. Technology affects music like it affects any other industry, and doesn't make it less relevant because you're using an electric keyboard. Opposed to acoustic keyboard. The music that's coming out of it is no less relevant than acoustic piano. I think that you have to go with the times, and if technology is part of that, you can't ignore it. And just like if a writer is writing a book, but yet he's writing on a typewriter, but then this other writer's writing a book and he's using a computer, is the one using the computer, is his work less relevant? Are his words less relevant? No, it's just technology.